100, lab number 14. Talk about solving inequalities today and writing our answers in set notation, interval notation, and graphing them. So let's look at this first example. Solving inequalities, just like solving equations, the only thing we need to remember is that if we multiply or divide by a negative to solve the problem, we flip our inequality symbol, turn it around. So let's work with this one, get the x's by themselves, and then get it solved. So first step I would take would be adding 5 to the 6. 2x is greater than 8x plus 11. And then I'm going to subtract 8x to get the x's together. It's going to give me negative 6x is greater than 11. Then I would take that and divide by negative 6. And I'm dividing by negative, so I flip my symbol to a less than negative 11 over 6. So really easy to put that into set notation. Set notation be all x's such that x is less than negative 11 over 6. Interval notation, it's all the x's that are less than negative 11 over 6. So it's going to go from negative infinity up to negative 11 over 6, but not including that. So that's the interval notation for that. And then the graph of that, easiest way to do that, we put negative 11 over 6 in the middle, and then I'd go negative 10 over 6, negative 12 over 6, sorry, and negative 13 over 6. Then the other direction would be negative 10 over 6, negative 9 over 6. And then parenthesis to the left. There's the graph for that particular problem. Okay. Example 2. Again, trying to solve for x, so we need to do our work here. Remember, order of operations should point us to the parentheses first there. That's a negative 1 in front, so I'm going to distribute negative 1 to both sides, and then take 6x minus 2 plus x, and then negative 3 plus x. And then we're going to take that, get x's together on the left-hand side. 7x minus 2 less than or equal to negative 3 plus x. And then from there, get the 2 over to that side. 7x is less than or equal to x minus 1. And then move the x this way. 6x equals, or excuse me, not equal to, but less than or equal to negative 1. Divide by 6. There's our problem. And we want to write that in set notation. Such that x is less than or equal to negative 1/6. Interval notation, negative infinity to negative 1/6. And the graph, negative 1/6 in the middle, 0, 1/6, negative 2/6, negative 3/6. So parenthesis going to the left with our shading. Last example, 3. Got a compound inequality where the variable's in the middle. We want to take that and get x by itself in the middle. So the first thing to do is get rid of this big problem of the division by 5. So I'm going to multiply everybody by 5. Cancel. 20 less than or equal to 3x minus 2 less than 50. And then let's get x by itself in the middle, so we add 2 to both sides. 22 less than or equal to 3x less than 52. Divide by 3. And 22 over 3 is less than or equal to x is less than 52 over 3. Set notation. All x's such that 22 over 3 less than or equal to x is less than 52 over 3. And interval notation. Bracket 22 over 3, 52 over 3, parenthesis, and then the graph. I'm not going to be too picky about this. I'm going to put the 22 over 3 on one end, the 52 over 3 on the other end. We'll do a bracket on the left side, parentheses on the right side, and a shade in between. And we've got our work done for lab 14.